Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks. So I'll just remind you guys a little bit of where we were at, so that we're and obviously bring Jess up to speed a little bit more on that one. So last time you guys were in that in the rat's nest, dealing with the Squeaks, the seer that was in control of that group, and the prince of the rats had asked you to basically take her on and deal with her so he could become the Rat King. And this was something that you guys did achieve when you were down there. You did also manage to get the very large crystal taken out of that place, so you managed to take that back with some delirium chips and a few other bits and bobs back to town. You also brought Petra Lang back to the city as well. She was the one you went to, one of the people that was a possible rescue. So you have helped the Hooded Lanterns out in town as well. So you're a little bit in their favor. You then came back to town and immediately split up into two groups, as you do. And one lot of you went off to River and over to the the Red Lion Hotel, and you sold the large shard, much to Griffin's consternation, I think, in some degrees, but he did agree to it in the end. And you sold that for a damn good amount of gold, 1,250 gold pieces.
I believe we took the rest of the shards.
Yes,
right?
you managed to. You absolutely did manage to convince the party to keep the rest of the shards for now. So yes, that was
which
the sort of
came out of your cut, by the way. So
yes.
You're still not getting an equal share, if I remember correctly.
But the
I don't know how to calculate that. I added the full share of in my gold.
no, yeah,
so
I'm not too worried right now. That will be fine on that one. You also got a vial of something called Aqua Delirium, which is another sort of useful sort of potion thing that you've got. And River also said she would be leaving town, heading for somewhere called Eckerman Mill, which you might be able to meet up with her at a later date, but not before asking you guys, or the group that was there, whether or not they would be able to look into a Oscar Yoren, a guy that apparently is doing research at a place called Reed Manor. So yeah, you guys were dealing with that side of things. The other side of that was Velko and Rani, who went off to the after doing a bit of trying to go and get some healing, went off to the Skull and Sword. So they were trying to do a few con jobs of cards, but didn't go quite to plan there. But Rani did meet with a Blackjack Mel, and he was impressed and had also offered payment for dealing with the exact same person, an Oscar Yoren, and if it can be either roughed up or brought under control for this group, or killed as another option. This was passed on to Rani and Velko last time on that one, and so it was kind of two hands in hands going on. Then you all guys all sort of went to rest that evening, and that would be the point where you would level up, and Griffin, you will realize by the morning, obviously, what fates have befallen you for that as well, but we will come back to that in a moment. So
I can long rest?
You are absolutely able to click the long rests. That's no problem on that one. Yeah, you are finally there on that one. That is not a problem. But there is one thing we do need to deal with, and that is in the night when the Gilded Lily goes quiet after midnight. There is quiet breathing from the sleeping rooms of everyone, apart from one of you, where he lies awake, still certain that there are things that need to be done within the night. He will be getting up from his room and making his way out towards the south end of Emberwood, where it thins out and standing before there will be a burnt-out shell of a manor house no one has ever bothered to rebuild. Children say the doors open on their own, and the children in some ways are not wrong. But yes, Sai, you are outside what is the remnants of Eventide Manor, the old burnt-out place. There is a little chittering voice with you of your colleague that has been with you for a long time. But yeah, you're able to make your way in past the charred threshold of this building. And yeah, on a floor half gone, there is a mirror standing in the corner that has not reflected many things in a very, very long time. And the little voice that's with you says, Master, would you like me to make the runes for you? Or would you like to do it yourself?
I'll do it this time. And Sai will begin to trace certain arcane runes into the rim of the mirror. And once they are complete, there'll be a light purple glow in each of them, and the mirror, the face of the mirror will shatter, and the pieces will levitate out from the frame and then reform, and the reflection is no longer that of Sai, but of someone else entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a image of a broad, grey-bearded, amber-eyed figure. Let me bring some artwork up, as this will be useful at this point. Bear with me. Bit of art. Hopefully I can still show this to the players once it loads. So yes, this figure will be on the other side of it there. Amber eyes behind round glasses, rings on every finger but one. He does not look surprised to see you, Sai. He looks like, a tutor with a pupil would be the best way of looking at it on that one. There's a pause for a moment, and he waits and says, yeah, good to see you again.
Sai will immediately stand to attention, straight back, arms behind his hips. Keeper.
He says, River has brought me up to speed on most of what has been going on, but I did want to at least hear from yourself. It's been a little while.
Subject 13 has arrived in Drakkenheim as planned.
Excellent. That is good. That is to be maintained, by the way. Through all of what else has to happen, we need to keep a close eye on that.
He is developing the same symptoms as the others at a much slower rate, but still the need to be near.
Delirium is strong.
Yes.
Fair enough. I don't know if slower is good or bad, but it is at least of interest. I will be very intent to see how the next phases of what you're about to achieve will affect him.
Of course.
I believe River has brought you up to speed a little bit on this Oscar Yoren, at least pointed your group in the right direction.
Yes. Subject alive, dead. You want their research? What's the overall goal?
The man himself is not as important, but the research is. I need every detail. I need every part of whatever recipe he has been coming up with. What he's been up to is vitally important for us within the city.
Of course.
We think he may have found a shield of some sort, a protection, something that we might be able to use as well. But we do need to know the recipes and all of the information. Do not leave any stone unturned. Do you understand?
Understood.
Well, the notes in the man, they are the same thing. I trust this to your capable hand. Probably at that. As the beat of that will pass, the mirror will dim and reform as once before, and allow you to make your way back into the night.
It's definitely a relaxing when the mirror reforms, shrugging of the shoulders, and just a little bit of a exhale as he makes his way back.
No problem. So yes, for the rest of you here, morning will
Some
arrive.
fuckery, innit? What's going on there?
It's time to have a bit more of it out on show here.
I mean, my first thought was Griffin, but it absolutely could be anyone.
So yes, back in the Gilded Lily, morning will arrive. Yeah, you guys are able to make your way down to breakfast and prepare yourselves for the day ahead. You know that I don't know how much discussion, to be honest. I think that's something we need to work out. How much discussion between the two groups of what they've learned separately probably goes on. It's a little tough with Rani here, so Velko, you'll have to pick up the slack from that side. But
yeah, I believe that Joseph said that the person who reached out to us at the Skull and Sword should be able to confide in her and also her orc friend. Which leads me to believe that she's not keen, I think, on really divulging too much information that we got. And Joe can confirm this when we next talk to him.
absolutely.
So I don't think Velko is really going to like bring up anything if he hears the other side mention this person.
Which I'm sure
I think-
absolutely does happen because obviously the others are coming back from the Red Lion. So yeah, not the first time you hearing that name, Velko, when it's discussed about going to the north and Reed Manor for the for different purposes on that one. So yeah, definitely.
So I think he's just gonna keep it play it close to the chest. I don't think our contact with the Queensmen really mentioned any information that like they wouldn't know that we would. I think they just told us like go find this guy and bring him to heel or make him disappear.
Yeah,
I think
it's a different faction requiring a slightly different outcome. It's probably the best way to put it. But yeah, you are and Rani are absolutely able to play that under the under your close cards close, if that makes sense.
Sure.
when that happens. But yes, you guys are aware that Reed Manor is at quite at the north end of the actual Drakkenheim itself. You will have a fair bit of travel for a day, but it is definitely something that would be doable in the time. It's just a question of, is there anything else you need from town or anything like that before you guys head out, I suppose? And Griffin, and how are things with him that morning when he comes down to breakfast, I guess?
So when he gets out of bed, he sort of sinks through his ankle as his bones are made of gelatin. So he's like, oh, this is weird. And then he tries to like lift himself up off the ground, and then you see like his arms are bending in like a natural way. So it's like, oh, this is a surprise.
That's how you would react to that. Oh, well, this is weird.
Okay, no, he'll go like, guys.
Oh, this is real. I genuinely thought this was like a Seb making us think something.
Oh no, my bones are gelatinous.
So he comes
Velko
down.
has-
He's quite loose. Yeah.
Yeah, Velko has canonically been staying on the edge of town in his own campsite to not like incur the cost of a room at the Gilded Lily.
That
So
is
I don't
true.
know if he's
So you have been
there
coming
yet for this part.
Yeah, you come up. You do come in for breakfast most mornings, but yes.
Yeah, so if this happens around breakfast, then he's there. If this happens as soon as you wake up, I don't think he's there yet.
Well, Griffin, who do you go to that morning? I suppose would be the question, or do you just go down to
Whoever answers my calling of guys.
I would run in, I guess. Oh, my friend, what's happened?
I mean, look, and he's gonna try to like push himself up with his arm, and it sort of like bends instead.
Yeah, it's all
Delirious.
good in shape.
Try to get me up, and he'll like reach out his hand to you,
I will try to get him up.
and like as
I will
you grab it,
shout
it's sort
for
of
Sai, because
it's-
he's the most knowledgeable person I know, right?
and as you grab it, it sort of stretches and comes with, and sort of feels loose.
It's like Plastic Man. Oh
I'd
my
like to do
god.
It's like a dexterity check to keep his arms.
I mean, you could literally just wrap him around you like a cloak and
Like, I put him on
carry
like a
him.
scarf, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, you need to be careful with the delirium. There are ways to help, though. Let's go. I'll take you to Sai. Sai will know what to do, but we need to get to the church.
Yeah, the church do have ways of dealing with contamination. You know that much. The Chapel of Saint Ardina is the one in
church.
town.
But I can't really get to that either, can I?
No. I think we can do this. I think I just need to concentrate, and I need to, get my stuff together, and everything.
I don't think this is. I don't think you should just wrap a bandage on this, right? This isn't. This isn't gonna work. You can't just put bones back into you. Sigh. Sigh. Can I just grab him and sling him over me and take him downstairs?
You can definitely go find Sai, probably knocking at your door, Sai, very first
I
thing.
just imagine running down the stairs with like Seb just bobbing around.
He doesn't have
flapping
to keep
about.
He just stood and keys down the stairs.
That's horrifying. I hate it.
What this table's going to do.
That's sort of my face is sort of like half, like slacking off.
Oh dear.
How is your brain just not like melting through your ears? Oh, I hate it so
Sheer
much.
determination.
Yeah, if you run to Sai's room, he'll probably be finishing casting something, as he usually does first thing in the morning. We'll just take that spell slot off.
Cast teeth brush. I know.
It is Nistor's magic aura. I am choosing Ooze as my creature type.
So you've summoned Seb into being.
Yeah, he'll just open the door slowly. Notice the sagging face of Griffin. There'll be an almost audible eye roll, and then the rest of the door will open.
I just slump him down into a coiled heap on the floor. I found him like this when I walked in. I thought I'd come to you first, but I think we need to get him to a church, try and get rid of this contamination.
And what do you think they're going to do?
I've heard that they can heal this sort of thing, but
not for free.
You're definitely aware, Gilbert, that they can remove contamination from people like that. Whether or not it can do anything for this effect, you don't know. But yeah, you do know that they could help if people are willing to pay money.
That's the only place with like healing abilities, right?
Yeah, but at a cost. But yes, they are.
This looks a bit more than just mere contamination. I think this has already progressed to a point beyond just proximity.
I think I'm just fine. I just need to
Simon wander over to like a medicine table and just pull out a dagger.
It's just end him.
Just end him now.
No. I think he's fine. No, he's getting better. I'm sure. I'll just scoop him up as best I can with all his like body falling everywhere.
Griffin,
I mean,
can you give me an intelligence check if that's okay, just to see if what you can pull off.
What was that?
That's for Griffin. Sorry, I would like an intelligence check from.
Oh, intelligence.
Yeah, if we can.
I'm not good at intelligence.
Mhm.
Or no, I am probably okay at it. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Abilities. Just intelligence?
Yeah, we're just going to just do a straight intelligence check right now. Let's just see how he can deal with some of this with the problem.
How do I roll this straight? Plus one.
Stupid situation.
Oh, okay. It takes you a moment, but Griffin, I think with that sort of level of check, you can will and force your body to move more like you want. But it does take intellectual effort to make it happen.
Okay, look, I think I can do this. And he'll sort of like pull his face and like it stretches. And then he releases, sort of like, for some reason, I have Jim Carrey in the mask in my mind. And it sort of snaps back into place. And it sort of starts to look okay for a while.
But for the sake of keeping her in the scene, I think Ronnie comes to the door right when you're doing that looks over to Sai with the dagger, looks back at you, and just says, "Just let me know when this is all sorted," and then goes downstairs for breakfast.
Love it. That does sound about right. So yeah, Griffin, you do think you can will yourself to make yourself look a little bit more passable as something you can move when you want to.
I'll sort of give my bones a little shape and sort of start walking again, but like very like sort of like a child's first steps.
Slightly shambling would be the best way. Yes, absolutely. Is but it does look better than gloop that it was moments before.
Oh, there is a sigh, and the dagger kind of is put down to the side. How flexible are you?
Let's test. I don't know. Gilbert just wore me like a cape with that, like.
Gilbert, how big is your backpack?
If I empty some of this, not big enough for a person.
A person with bones, but we can fold this one up and maybe stick him in your backpack. Look,
I guess I start stuffing Gilbert into a backpack. Just pushing him in. Like
wait! I can
like putty.
I can walk. I don't need to be put into a backpack.
You can walk slowly. We have stuff to do, and I don't want to get stuck inside the city because.
Look, I'm sure I will get the hang of this. I am able to at least take some steps now. 20 minutes ago, I was not. So progress. Give me some time. I am mastering
maybe
this.
It just needs time.
Yeah, I'm mastering this slowly. In my own pace, but I will master this. I will master the skill of walking with gelatin's voice.
Okay, so with Griffin,
Sai nods his head, like shakes his head in disapproval, and gestures for them to leave his room.
So yeah, the rest of you do meet downstairs for breakfast, and Griffin will shamble his way down in time as he's managed to pull some sort of walk cycle out of this goop that his body is now become, enough to at least move. But yeah, you're not sure how well that's going to play out with time.
Griffin, what happens when you need to sneeze?
I don't know.
I mean, we could try.
I would rather not if his internal organs start spewing out of his mouth.
That can't happen.
Well, to be fair, my internal organs are also made out of gelatin. It says in the table. So
he's a very squishy boy.
Very inconvenient.
How are you alive?
I don't know. It says my bones and organs have become gelatinous. I don't know.
For the reference, he did have two choices, didn't he? Spider climb or the gloop, and he picked gloop.
This seems a more interesting choice.
Why would you?
Well, the choices were made.
Yes, you can always count on Seb for this stuff, though. Thank you very much, Seb.
Fair enough. So yeah,
We can ask the people at the tavern if they have anything like corn flour, because that will change his
you can try and change his consistency.
I was just thinking about, I don't know if you had the toy Stretch Armstrong over over there. Yeah, so that's where my mind instantly went with a lot of this.
Your very own personal stretch arm. Fair enough. But yes, I suppose, a very odd breakfast is had that morning.
Wait, we have breakfast before doing anything about this. So we just sit there. Seb is gelatinous.
He's attempting to sort himself out.
Attempting to pull my form together into something that resembles a human. Yes.
Just sitting there eating, but he's
totally, yes. You just let him have some time.
Like, okay, right, well, you tell us when you're ready. I'm just going to have some bacon. It's fine.
Fair enough. But yes, so by the end of breakfast, Griffin has managed to at least look more like a human form. It's not great, let's be honest.
I'm guessing Ronnie just assumes that we're not killing him when you all come downstairs. So
not killing him right now.
Goes back to eating her porridge. Yeah.
I am sort of starting to think that maybe getting rid of some of this contamination might not be a bad thing.
As I said, this looks beyond contamination. I think you've already started mutating.
Started?
I think this is fine. I mean, I can totally keep up my human form.
So,
What if we have like just a foot race over to the door? Let's see if you can keep up with the rest of us.
yeah, it becomes fairly obvious fairly quickly he is not. He's not going to be
There's no
doing things
checks
at
needed.
pace.
Okay, yeah, let's. I think that's totally fair. Let's give me a second. Let's.
What do you think? It's
Another creature. That's annoying.
Oh,
I
he's-
wanted to teleport, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can give it a go.
I just look at him like, no.
you know,
Just
you know
put
it's
him in
not
the
going to
bag.
work on that one.
Let's put him in the
The,
bag.
the backpack is looking better and better by the moment.
No. I mean, I am getting better at this. I'm sure within the next half hour, I will learn how to walk again.
Kay is going to be shoving you in the bag as you're saying this because he's not seeing any other way.
Stop touching me.
We haven't got time for this. Just shoving you in.
You can do a contested strength check and see who's winning in this case between you two. I'm sure you-
Really my forte here.
Strength. Right.
Sorcerers famously very
famously
good.
strong, yes, yeah.
Famously
For
strong.
God's sake.
Well, can't you use dexterity with your martial arts?
Maybe.
it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Griffin complaining as it happens, but Kay just starts stuffing you into the backpack. Leaving most of the body packed in quite well, and then a head poking out of the side of the bag at the top you said you do seem to fit into this backpack of Gilbert's.
For some reason, I'm thinking of these cats sitting in weird containers and just taking shape.
Yeah, fitting the shape perfectly. It's definitely one way to deal with the problem.
Is it the right way? I mean,
It's D&D. Is there a right way? Who
right,
knows?
Let's
Who
get into
knows?
this church.
So yeah, what is the plan yet? Is there anything else in town, or are you heading straight out? Is what we need to know.
Well, I don't think that Velko actually has been there for any of this, because I remembered that there was stuff that I wanted to do. When he woke
Sure,
up.
absolutely. Yeah, you can be turning up at the end of breakfast, but what would he have been up to in the interim time?
Well, he famously took on a crit flame attack, so I have to imagine that his clothes are just absolutely ruined.
Fair enough. Badly
So,
burned enough. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think he planned on buying new traveler's clothes, but also I think he wakes up the next morning and the hand that he used to cast Entangle on the root is kind of veined in a weird way. And he looks to it and he finds just a differentiation in how that hand feels. And this is the expression of his level 3 subclass selection of Grim Warden. He starts kind of messing with it and what it can do and flexing it and kind of exercising, and he kind of realizes that he can change its form to a certain extent, and he believes that he could probably do this to the rest of his body. And I think he susses out that this isn't a form of direct delirium exposure or contamination,
Mm-hmm.
but that druid that he references that kind of, taught him the ropes of his background feature of Magic Initiate for druid. He remembers that she mentioned that the land remembers, and I think that he comes to the conclusion that he can tap into that memory and almost wield it. And I think he's spent the morning kind of experimenting a little bit with that back and forth. And once he has come to that conclusion, he kind of nods to himself. He kind of has a permanent campsite out here with absolutely no valuables because he keeps those all on his person.
Mhm.
But he kind of goes from there and goes to wherever clothing is being sold, tries to finagle getting like discount clothing that has like rips and tears and stuff in it.
It's hard in town. This place is expensive, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's why he's looking for like stuff that has like tears and like basically he kind of comes at it like, I'm taking this off of your hands. This is just ripped fabric. You're not going to be able to use this. Because he has the mending cantrip, so whatever he does buy at a discount, he's going to repair for himself.
Be able to deal with that on that one. Let's see how he did. If he made a persuasion check in the just to see how well he did on that. So you might have been able to get them for normal prices rather than the double that everything seems to be in town.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll guidance that too, actually, because why not?
Fair enough.
So I don't know how to roll that. Okay, well, I did it, but it's gonna have to be a manual roll of a d4.
Sure,
so
no problem. 19.
Gentleman's 19.
Still pretty damn good. So yeah, I think it's not a problem to get them at basically ripped clothes, but at the normal correct pricing for these things on that one. So it's a little bit. It still feels like you're being ripped a bit, but at least it's better than paying the full price that this place normally charges for things. It's expensive as hell around this place.
Okay. So how much would that be then?
So what are you going for? Traveler's clothes? Is that on that one? Let me just grab that for you now. 1 second.
Like just the normal tunic and long breeches,
grabbing it now
and the
on that
cloak.
one.
Yeah. A glove that he'll put on the hand that he's noticed has the expression more than most the rest of the body on it.
No problem. I can't find it quickly, but on that one, I'm gonna say that we'll call it a gold piece worth because it's only travel's gear rather than anything dramatic. So we'll go for that rather than the normal price.
Still grumbling about the fact they have spent a gold. But
yeah, fair enough.
Whatever.
But for this place where everything is, it's ludicrous. Everything is shipped in. Remember, everything costs crazy. That is definitely you're doing better than most.
So he did that, and he did a little bit of shopping, and then you can decide when I would have.
Yeah, you would be.
Like if I would have caught them in dinner or breakfast, or if I would have caught them
their
on the way to
breakfast
the
is kind of
church.
ending, and when you do arrive, there will be Kay shoving Griffin into this backpack, and all the craziness that goes on with all of that is.
Sorry, I am playing catch up. I don't know what's happening right now, but why is this occurring?
Griffin got rid of his bones. So
We don't know the why. We don't know the why. We're just dealing with this is how it is now.
Oh, Griffin, weird question. Do you have any sort of past with any druids in any way, shape, or form?
Druids. Let me think. No, not that I can think of. I mean, I had this crazy dreams a couple of days ago, but about what class was Flurico again? Was he a druid?
Let's say yes.
Sure. About some kind of flesh creature. But no, other than that, no, nothing out of the ordinary. I don't have any contact with druids.
Okay. I have a thing, but this seems more pressing, so we'll address this first. But when this is all sorted, remind me to circle back to something later.
Fair enough.
Sure.
All right. Is there anything else you guys going to attempt in town? I suppose is the question.
I think this is enough to deal with.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So I think if correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys throw a cloak over Griffin's head on this backpack and make your way out of town as
Yeah, we wouldn't want any strange looks, right?
yeah, fair enough. Easy enough to do. You can definitely pull off a bit of that and make your way back towards the long road back towards Drakkenheim.
Oh, because I had contamination, apparently, because I'm reading the contamination rules. Apparently, I needed to roll a d20 to see if I gain one more.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's kind of important.
Great.
I don't know how this works. I'm fine. You only gain another one on that one.
Oh, man.
Just missed out then. There we go. So yeah, you're fine? Question mark? No. So you guys will leave Emberwood Village. You know that you're heading towards Reed Manor, which will take you round the sort of the outskirts of town. You'll be taking the ferry once more across the river with the undead guy, and sort of making your way up and round. What I need to know is, does anything befall you guys on the way there? So which one of you wants to roll the D12 to see if you're dealing with problems on the way?
Come on, it's got to be Seb, right? I mean,
Griffin? Yeah, it's
What do I need to roll?
just a D12 in this case. Yeah. We just need to see. We don't want to see an 11 or a 12.
Amazing. Awesome.
Okay. Fair enough on that one.
perfect though.
So yes, you will be heading towards the upper areas along this way, but you will pass by a little too close to one of the main gate areas here in the city, and there will be a gargoyle like creature that'll be looking out for people as this is all going on. So we do need to just have a sort of group stealth roll just to see how well you're going to do, to see if this beastie does spot you in the skies or not, is going to be the
Can I give guidance to our armored friend?
Yes, you can certainly give it to Gilded.
I was going to say, do you want to give it up to me?
Yeah, it's all right. I can't see your name on the screen and I blanked out on it.
That's okay, no problems. Yeah, so Gilbert, you will get the extra. So we are looking for a group stealth roll. We want to see if we can figure this out and do a little better than some.
Group stealth. I don't see my my token here, so I cannot.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you need to open it in a new window.
But I can give you your tokens as well, so they'll make.
No, it's fine. No, that's stealth, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at my stealth.
Okay.
Gilbert, I love your fuzzy dice.
I thought it was the ugliest one, so I thought it was a good choice.
If in doubt, go for the ugliest ones. Fair enough.
Am I still in the backpack at this point?
You are technically in the backpack, so it's not so important for Griffin. That is true.
I got a 20. I got a 20 in total.
Damn.
I have a +7 and I rolled the lowest.
I didn't roll great, so I guess in like the backpack folds out. It's like, hey, Kirk, you can leave me out now. Like the joke's gone.
Your face is like dragging on the floor or something.
Fair
I'm
enough.
guessing Ronnie blows us all out of the waters first. Though,
I'm going to we'll leave Ronnie out in this case, but she would be pretty high. So yeah, this gargoyle does fly over, but does not, thankfully, give you too much grief in the moments as you manage to avoid being picked and spotted by it as it's doing its patrol. So that's handy at least.
I do think some of you might notice that Velko's skin almost kind of takes on the texture of the surrounding foliage and ground and like detritus and stuff that happens as it flies over, as he's trying to not be seen.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you guys do progress on. Takes a while, but you can make your way to the north end of town, which would bring you to Reed Manor. It is a very sort of old sort of looking building. Let me bring up. There's a nice piece of artwork to set this up. So let me grab that for a moment as well. 1 second. Not that one. It is this one. So yeah, what it will be is that you will see the remnants of a very old looking manor, still fully intact, but there'll be lots of overgrown stuff going on as this piece of artwork will be coming into view. But basically you'll be on the outskirts of this, and yeah, there is 2 beings on the outside of the building. Let me bring you through to the map, which will make things a little easier as well on that one. But you guys are just outside the grounds, and there are if you scroll over, you should see that there is some large beings that look almost like undead, roaming around the outside of this manor of some description. But they do not appear to have be doing anything apart from walking up and down, sort of making their way across the front of this space at the moment. And they have not reacted to you guys as you are on the outskirts of the grounds of this 2-story building that's just moments in front of you, if that makes sense. You're just standing on the outside of the rusted iron fence. And obviously you can see the inside of the half overgrown yard. 2 large, heavy creatures are moving around. They seem to be circling the house a little bit at the front here.
Is there any notice of us?
Not yet. No, they don't seem overly interested. Yeah,
walking past.
No, very quiet when you're getting up here. This does not seem like a part of the city that is used often, shall we say. The streets are fairly bare for at least a few blocks when you come up here. In fact, it's amazing this is intact when you get closer. All the other buildings are
Hey guys,
ruined.
are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I'm going to summon my sword, just in case.
No problem. Griffin, you can poke your head out and see this same look around as everybody else is also seeing at the moment.
Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Yeah, I mean,
it's like a little sidekick in the back.
It is.
I imagine C-3PO in The Empire Strikes Back.
When he's
Right.
I mean, I can help if you want. Just let me out. I'm sure I will be able to be of service here.
I mean, why didn't you give tactical support?
Sure.
I think you'd be good at that, right?
I think
But
probably
for now, maybe we should keep quiet.
Yeah, I think for the help, sort of safety's sake on this, Rani is going to start saying that she's going to be scouting around the outside and just taking in the lay of the land, just to make things a little easier for now. I'm going to move her off as she is scoping out the grounds around the place for a moment.
James, what is this? Is this like a hatch over here, or over in the upper left hand?
Where are we looking?
Yeah, there, where that circle just appeared.
Where that circle just appeared?
Oh, there.
Now there.
Like the left side of the house.
The second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I don't know how to do whoever's doing that. That would be cool, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the left side, you have point and ping.
Yeah, there is something there. Whether or not we can spot it or not, will be key in a few moments on that one. But how are you guys playing this at the moment? As the dots go mad. Yeah, you got all the pings.
I like that too.
Yeah, you got point or ping. The two options. So yes, you can. You can set off nuclear blasts.
It's a strike.
You're calling in a nuclear strike. But yeah, sorry. How are you guys playing this? Yeah. What's the first thoughts as you're seeing these large creatures moving around? Yeah, there's a toad in the pond creaking away, and just the whole space in front of you as you see it.
Are they moving in like a uniform manner, or does it just seem like?
No, they there's not a pattern to it, but they just seem to be just slowly looking around. You do realize, Si, that they have clocked you on the outside, but they don't seem overly interested right now. But yeah, they keep on sort of moving around a little bit, just checking on things, looking around the corners, just generally just seem to be wary and looking around, but not interested in you yet per se.
Should we just do this directly? Just take these out.
They've already spotted us, and yet they're not.
Yeah, they're
aggressive.
They're not instantly attacking.
When have you ever seen a zombie-fied creature just chill out if we try to do something with it?
I mean,
we literally just crossed the river with a zombified creature that did not do anything to us.
Yeah, but he's all right. He's been
and I don't think it is.
Perhaps they're like guarding something. Perhaps like they're being controlled by something.
Maybe we could talk to them, like we can the ferryman, and just say that Can we come in?
Well volunteered.
I don't mind if that's the will of the party. I can always go introduce myself, ask for safe passage.
Maybe do it from this side of the gate. Maybe if you were to cross onto the actual grounds, they would react a little less favorably.
Wait till they get sort of nearer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can spend a bit of time, and one of them does make his way slowly but surely towards the front. Sort of
Hello there.
staring out on that one.
I say hello there.
You
Sir.
yeah, you yell out, and it will take that under notice, and will come forward and stand directly in front of you. This hulk of a thing, Gilbert, directly in front of you, and it looks down, and then its eyes do focus, and you get what?
We were wondering, my good sir, could we get through here? Could we have safe passage through?
Why here?
Remember, what were we doing here?
Well, the only things you've been told is obviously this was about whether or not you were going to try and get the research of Oscar Yaren. Was the only things that you'd been.
We heard another rumor about Reed Manor, though, right?
Yes, you did have another.
Rumors. Yeah, that they're selling potions here, right?
Correct. You have had that one as well.
Yeah.
They're selling potions. So
Can I go with that?
Yeah.
We're looking to buy some potions. Is this the correct place? Is this the establishment?
follow this way,
All of us?
and it nods. And
See?
it will lead
Just
you
talk
up.
it out.
The other
can
zombie
spot.
will make his way slowly but surely over to you all.
Paladins
job,
always
guys.
knock. They always knock.
Good job, guys.
Fair enough. Yes. So they will lead you to the front, and they will sort of wave you to the door.
They were quite pleasant.
So yeah, do you guys knock, or how does this play out?
Oh, of course. It would be rude not to knock, even for, myself.
No problem. Okay, let me grab the folks that come to the door. 1 second. We're gonna have this one, and yeah, the door will open. Or just clear this space out, and they will two people come to the door. One of them looking, they both look like they're in sort of acolyte kind of robes-ish size, sort of similar to what you would have seen before from people at the academy and things like that, almost, but slightly different, if that makes sense. But in a very similar kind of form. But basically, he will basically say, "Hello, my name is Marco. I am one of the acolytes here, and you have potion business, I assume?"
Yes.
Oh, very well. Come in. We can obviously show you our wares.
The thing is, it's harder for you to see what I'm doing. So I was like, yes, and then just held my breath. So, because I know that this isn't the whole reason we're here. So I'm just like, sure.
Fair enough. So yeah, what they'll do is that they will basically bring you in, and they will allow and take you into one of the main rooms in here. And you guys are allowed to make your way into the space on that one, and he will start going into.
James, are these tokens or are they like quadruplets?
Sorry, no, these are. Sadly, I haven't had the artwork change for all of them. But
No, that's okay. I just was wondering.
yeah,
because
Marco is
obviously
the
it's like-
main elven one
Muscle.
that the image it actually is of, but no, it's not for twins. But on that one, but yeah. So you can make your way in here, and basically they will start saying, "Look, our leader here has obviously been working on the potions for allowing access deeper into the actual contaminated areas. His potions seem to work quite well for pulling that off. How much gold have you guys got on you? How much are you willing to pay for some of this?"
Just look at Velko. So,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are not completely flush with gold, but that is why we are hoping to go deeper into the city. riches abound for those who are bold enough to venture, yes?
Absolutely, absolutely. Although it does come with a cost, obviously. But basically, the formulation that our master has come up with, Aqua Aspergo, can allow you to go into the deepest parts of the mists for 24 hours at least. It's 150 gold pieces a dose. It is quite expensive, but yes, I believe it is well worth people's while. We also have healing potions that we can obviously help you with here. Standard and greater healing. We have some antitoxin. All what I would say were reasonable prices. And from your point of view, Velko and the others, you will realize that they're pretty good prices here. They're about 25% less than what you would be paying for things in town. So potions wise, it seems quite handy from that point of view.
Something that Velko is interested in is, does it look like this place is lived in, and do these people look like they have any form of contamination?
Absolutely. You can make an investigation check or a perception check. See how you do.
Yeah, much better with perception. And I will guide myself if that's okay.
No problem.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
Let's just make that as high as possible. See if we can't get up to 30. Hang on. Yes.
Wow.
31, James.
Okay.
What does a 31 perception get me?
31 perception in this place is pretty damn good.
Can he see the future now?
not quite on
He
this one.
sees the grid.
You can tell that this place is lived in, and there is absolutely no contamination on any of these people. They seem absolutely free of it from what you can tell on that one. The more interesting things that you're picking up that others may not in the moment is sort of items that are around, mainly the scent of crushed lilies that is very unusual. Must be one of the spell components that's being used for some of what they're making here. Those lilies are something that grow in deeper within the city. You would definitely remember some of that, but it's a scent you've not known in a long time. But it does come back to you in these moments with such a high roll So they must be using these lilies for part of whatever they're making here, which is a biggie.
Rad. That's cool.
So so they are obviously offering up their wares. They're discussing the pricing with you, etc. On that front. But how does this play out? Are you guys going to just play along and then pay for them, or does a line of questioning come through? How does this play out?
Well, I think Velko is definitely going to follow his train of thought a little bit and just say, "So, excuse me if this is intruding, but do you leave Drakkenheim and return to this place every day? None of you seem to be suffering the effects of the gloom of this place. But it also doesn't look as if you travel much. Do you take your super expensive potions daily to be here? Or sorry, as somebody who ventures in to Drakkenheim daily, knowing this would be very interesting to me."
We have a good source of our wares, and yes, to answer your question in a little more detail, we have been using less doses because we're not going into the stronger areas of the city very often, but we can guarantee that the pure versions of our potions, they actually do literally make you able to pass through the heaviest and densest sections of the delirium issues that within the city unscathed. Our master has done very well with his experiment, and people are paying handsomely for his work.
I should say so. Is it possible to portion out the more pure form of the potion to survive the lesser haze for longer?
Absolutely, that is definitely something that could be done. One potion would be able to survive at least a week within the standard parts of the city without any sort of issues. But it would be still tough to stay within the city limits, but it would allow you to do it.
Kind of raise an eyebrow appreciatively to Sai, who is the more arcanely inclined of us. Have you ever heard of anything like this? You are more the expert in this area than I.
I've dabbled. I'm sure a potion of such is more than possible.
Like I said,
Interesting that you have, or your master has developed such a thing.
yes, he has done very well. He works night and day on his experiments, and yes, it is clearly at the moment paying very good dividends on that one. I know.
Is there anything else he's been working on? He seems like quite an accomplished person.
Nothing finished yet, but I promise you, if you were to come back at another date when we may have more wares to be selling, he is constantly experimenting on improving the situations within the city for what is now a temporary pass. Maybe one day might be permanent if his experiments continue well. But that will be something to find out in time.
Fascinating and very useful.
So yes, apologies. Pricing wise, is anything of interest to you now? Clearly, you seem interested in moving deeper within the city.
As a side note, is this? Oh, sorry, pinging. No, that's not what I wanted.
That's okay.
Is here stairs?
It does look like there is a set of stairs leading down somewhere. Yes, off to the side there. Yeah, it's like a set of wooden steps leading off off of that particular room. Yeah, obviously you can't see what's down there at the moment, but yeah, it definitely looks like a way down to a cellar or something similar.
Can I instruct the familiar to take a peek?
Yeah, absolutely.
Show me what's around that corner.
Absolutely, no problem. Yeah, you can definitely send him off on that one. While these discussions are going up high, yeah, you would be told that there is a simple looking wine cellar at the bottom of the stairs. Not a big room.
I think while Sai is concentrating on doing that, Velko is just going to say, this is nothing short of miraculous, what you are working on here. Can we meet your master? Perhaps there are things deeper in the haze that he cannot get even with access because he does not have our skills. Perhaps we can have some sort of working relationship with him.
Make a...
I'm sure we will be able to provide a valuable perspective.
Oh God, Seb, that's amazing. That's amazing that you chime in right then. Awesome.
Marco is fascinated by it. What is going on with your friend there then?
It's just a backpack.
It's a cursed backpack. Don't ask.
Fair enough. He will say. So Velko, you can
okay.
You can make a persuasion check here in the moments as this is going on.
Good guidance. Let's roll guidance first. Also, everybody, I should let you know, Velko is not a talker, even though he talks a lot, so he's not super skilled at this. If anybody else wants to kind of take the reins, just letting you know.
I'm really skilled at it, but I don't want to.
All right, here's my +0 roll.
Hey.
Okay.
So 17.
17 on that one. Marco will say, if you do seem kind of an interesting group, he has been asking us to keep an eye out for people looking to go deeper into the city that might be of interest, and you do seem like an interesting group. Yes, bear with me. And Marco will go through a door a little further up, and
familiar will be following close behind.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is good, Sai. I like this. Yeah, so Marco, Sai, your little familiar will follow Marco as he goes through to a room next door. What I'll do is I'll make it a little easier here as I'll erase what's going on a little bit as this goes on. He comes into this second room, takes a few moments, and then makes his way over to a bookcase off to one side. He pulls on a couple of particular books, and a secret door sort of slides through as he moves a cabinet. And then beyond that, there is a stone way down to a floor below. As that is all going on, your familiar will see a sort of a large room that Marco knocks on, and basically allows himself into a what can only be described as an experiment room. 2 bodies laying on a table. Both look like some sort of undead of some description, and they appear to be being operated on. Do I have the right piece of artwork for that? Bear with. Yes. So deep down in this, deep down in this space, there is these bodies laid out, and this guy seems to be operating on them or working on them, taking research notes as he makes his way down to the space. And Marco will say, "We have."
Now, this is the guy I want to give shards to. Not the stupid amethyst gallery. This is the guy I trust.
Fair enough. But yes, basically, Marco will say to him, "Adventurers, they seem to be interested in buying some of the product, but you did say, sir, to keep an eye out for interesting groups, shall we say? And they seem like an interesting bunch for sure. A mixed skill group on that one, and they definitely seem dead set to be moving deeper into the city on that one." And he says, "Any ideas who sent them?" And Marco will say, "We don't know. The spies outside didn't notice anything too unusual about communications before they entered." And he will nod for a moment, and he'll say, "Very well. Give me a moment. I will be." Will your imp stay hidden down there, Si, or do you think he will come up?
Yes, 100% will stay down there.
Okay, fair enough. No problem. But what happens is that Marco and this other fellow will make their way up. And on that one, let me grab his token because we're going to need him on here. So 1 second.
So I think it's important to mention that my fighting style that I took is blind sight. So blind fighting. So I have blind sight out to 10 feet.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if this invisible Psy familiar has been within that, but Velko would have clocked it, and anything else that he passed within 10 feet of him with his blind sight. So that could be seen with that. I just want to make sure that that's remembered.
Okay, but
blind sight doesn't give you see
True
invisibility.
Sight. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm just saying blind sight is a sight that I have. So
okay, we'll bear that in mind. That's no problem.
Okay.
I'm sure that things like that will come into play in time on that one. That's no problem on that one. He will, a man will appear. Obviously, Sai, you're aware of, but to the rest of you, the owner of this place will make his way forward, and he seems to be quite wide in the shoulders, but with quite a large belly. Sort of a black overcoat that was probably expensive once, greasy black hair, and a beard that has been very vaguely tended to over this one. And his eyes do not look quite right. Sunken, bloodshot, with a slight purpley green light that is not natural to his eyes. He sits down at the table nearby and sort of looks at each of you one at a time, and sort of takes you in and says, "So, who sent you?" And as he looks at each of you,
No one sent us per se. We heard rumors in, I forget the town's name, just chitter chatter of potions being sold here.
Yes, so yeah, you would have heard that in Emberwood Village on that one.
Emberwood, that's the one.
And he goes, "So you claim your independence then?"
we absolutely are independent. We are here for the adventure, and more importantly, the wealth that is sitting within Drakkenheim, that those who are not bold enough to take have have left behind.
Okay. If
And that is the absolute truth from Velko.
Velko, yeah, absolutely, yeah. On that,
Because he is in debt.
he's definitely in debt on that front. Interesting. And you seem to have managed to survive out in the fields of Drakkenheim reasonably unscathed, as far as I can see from most of you, anyway. As he sort of looks on that one, and he says, "Are you per se possibly interested in a job or two? If I was to ask you for a little bit of help within the city?"
For sure, we're always looking for extra work, especially in the city.
What kind of work is he talking about?
Our backpack asks a fair question. What would you have us do for you, sir? And what sort of recompense would we get for the work?
I need certain items from within the city for potion making. You can make my life a lot easier for making far, far more of what we have here. If you were to make your way deeper into the city and to collect certain items for me in return, I could make sure that you got enough of my potion that would allow you access to the city on a daily basis.
What kind of items are these?
That's what I was about to ask. Maybe you said it at the same time, so it just looked like my mouth was moving.
What was the question? I didn't get the muffled. Sorry.
What kind of items are these?
Fair enough. He says, in the Queen's Gardens, there are certain plants that grow there, mainly within the fountains. They need to be collected and harvested on a fairly regular basis for what we're working on here. Yes, for every one that you can bring me back, I would be able to make sure that your party had enough potion for another day within the city.
Fine. Just some flowers from a garden, right?
Absolutely.
Another day in the deeper parts of the city.
Yes.
Is what you mean?
Where you'll be able to find the true riches of this place rather than scrounging on the outskirts.
You're referring to the delirium crystals, of course.
Absolutely. The more of that can be found and harnessed and used, the better. He leans back for a moment and sort of looks at you all for a moment and he says, it's a crystal, a mineral, I guess. People keep calling it that, I guess. But it grows like a fungus, like a tree. Slowly, yes, but it grows. The haze is not destroying the city. It is colonizing it. These are not ruins so much now. They are a nursery for more of it. And with what you can collect for me within, we can make far more of something that will give protection against it and make us able to move as we see freely where others won't. You have to admit that's got to be a valuable possibility.
James, when I looked around before, I didn't see any sort of like religious iconography or anything around here, right? Like this doesn't look like maybe they have affiliation with the Knights of the Silver Order or the Followers of the Fallen Flame.
No, this definitely doesn't have any sort of religious overtones on any of that. It seems more like research, data, study. So, based on that kind of thing more than anything. Reminds me more of like academy people than anything, but yeah, they're not giving off that.
Yeah, but because of what Sai was asking us to do on behalf of River, I'm guessing they don't have an affiliation or have some sort of adversarial relationship with the Amethyst Academy, so I think Velko's not going to touch on any of that. I just wanted to kind of clarify.
Yeah, there's no direct links that you can see, or they're certainly not giving off that vibe, if that makes sense, but they are talking in terms of study, understanding, those sort of things, rather than the other way.
This seems like an interesting guy. What else is he working on at the moment? Like, what does he need the ingredients for?
I think that the ruse is up, everyone. I don't think that backpack thing is really... Gilbert, do you want to turn around?
I turn around and just I unclip the backpack so so Griffin's head can just slop out.
Yeah,
not all of us are so unscathed from our time in Drakkenheim.
Jesus Christ, it's hot in there. Okay.
Oscar Yoren will look at you, Griffin, and say, fascinating. Another one. Interesting.
Another one?
I'm assuming he's in some sort of gelatinous form. Yes, very interesting. Not the first I've seen, but
Can I just scoop him out onto the floor?
Of course,
so
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
turn the bag up.
Oh,
Yeah,
it just drips out of it.
yeah.
I-
The slime gets stuck to the edges of stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of like.
I sort of drip
Like
out and I
a
try to,
ketchup bottle.
and I try to sort of take my normal human form, trying to give some shape to my bones and to my.
Yeah, just
Like-
trying to hold your form on that one, and he will say, interesting. How long has your friend been like this?
Since this morning, I think.
So new to this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Hold on, popping my arm back into place.
A bit of arm comes through his eye.
Yeah, on that one.
Normal stuff.
If you are interested, sir, I could be. You would be a very interesting part of a research project if you were willing to stay within my my humble abode for a few days, as we could do some interesting experiments and studies on yourself.
I mean,
It's
I'm
funny
a bit
because
of,
Sai's the only one that's seen what his experiments are like.
Yes,
So
correct.
no one else knows what he's talking about.
I mean,
I mean, that could be quite beneficial too, right?
I mean, to be fair, I am a bit of a researcher myself, so a scientific collaboration would be very much of interest to me. Yes.
Interesting.
That being said, my friends do need my help. They would be useless without me.
I know. I think you'd be fine for a little while. Maybe you should stay here for a bit. Help with the research.
It could be very interesting to, deal with someone that's in your condition. The last person, unfortunately, wasn't alive for long enough for me to do meaningful tests, but you, sir, seem to be dealing with it better than he was.
I mean, I'm sure I will come back to this, and I will be able to reconstitute myself. So I'm sure that will not be an issue.
Very well. Well, yeah. Think on it. If you do feel like that possibility in a few days or a week, whether you want to spend some time here and we discuss your conditions further, I would be definitely would be of interest to myself.
For sure. I mean, like I said, I have been studying the delirium myself, and it's most fascinating about what it can do to people.
Absolutely.
And I do believe it's possible to make a cure. I'm just not quite there yet,
Well, I've definitely managed to perfect some parts of protection against some of the things here. So, yes, I am definitely of the same believing that things can be maybe not cured but controlled. Yes, absolutely. Interesting. But yes, do take me up on my offer at some point. But in the meantime, before we get too stuck down this road, my first thoughts really should still be towards whether or not your party would be willing to do jobs deeper within the city, looking for basically the lily that I am after. It's called an eldritch lily. It tends to grow in the Queen's Park, but harvesting many of those is key to my operation at the moment.
I don't see why not. You
I
wish to
would
do more
rather
work in the
stay-
city anyway.
Yes, I would relish the opportunity to go deeper and map a little bit more of Drakkenheim. So I would be very interested in this. So for this venture, would you provide us the potions to go in, or would we have to purchase it for the first trip?
In this case, as your party, and in looking at Griffin as well, is of interest, I am willing to sponsor you enough potion for one 24-hour trip within the city. Now, obviously, if you can bring more of the lily back, we can then talk about further days and more potions.
This is towards the palace, right?
Correct, yeah, more into the center of the city. Obviously, you could go
I
where
mean,
you wished, yeah.
that sounds very, very interesting, at least to me. Yeah. What do you all think?
You know, I want to go to the very center of the city anyway. So any way we can get there.
And I have promised to guide Gilbert there. And this would absolutely help in that. And plus, I mean, we may be some of the first people to venture into the city like that. Who knows what's left behind?
Ginormous crater. It's probably there.
That is true. There are others that seem to be able to use religious power to move within the city, but this is a more practiced approach.
Can I learn to do that?
I do not know of their strange way and how they pull off what they do. It is definitely not the way we have done. I like to think we've done it the right way.
I mean, I'd like to think some of them have done it the right way too, but yeah, everybody's entitled to what they believe in.
He nods, his eyes going a bit tight on you, Gilbert, as you as you talk like that, and he nods. And the others of you, do you feel similar to this one?
No.
What was it? What was the exact wording you used? Sorry.
Yeah, he was saying about people of faith being able to make their way through the city and it being the wrong way to do it, and whereas he feels he is the right way.
I am more of a results guy. If they can do it their way, great. You do it your way, which seems a little more accessible to us. Sounds great as well. We are very freeform with our religious beliefs in our group.
I mean, I am a man of like empirical evidence, but so far what Gilbert has told me has led to some remarkable results. I say as like my sort of eye starts drooping off towards like my mouth.
Griffin, you have a little something on your face right there. It's a different part of your face.
Oh,
I know. I think that might be a leg.
Oh god.
So he will offer. Are there any potions you wish to buy at this point? But I will offer you up enough for your one trip within the city.
In the sake of being transparent, we do have another one of our group that's not currently with us. They are scouting ahead to look for. So we would need enough to for her as well, please.
Very well. Yes. I have heard that there was another one sort of checking around the outskirts of my manor, but I assumed they were a scout for your group, keeping an eye.
So you are a man of preparations. We can appreciate that.
I am, indeed. Very well then. If you are willing, I will, pass you this potion, hand it round amongst you, and you will have a 24-hour window from when you drink it to make your way within the city deeper, and I wish you luck. And if you can make your way into the Queen's Park and find more of the lily, I can definitely be offering you more.
That sounds amenable to myself. I'm sure the rest of the group. And I'm sorry, we did not catch your name.
Sorry. My name is Oscar Joren.
Oscar, very pleased to meet you. I'm Velko. This is Sai, Gilbert, Griffin, Kay, and our friend who is out and about and he'll give the most recent alias that Ronnie has used among other people, because he would know that she's a little
bit hiding the thing. That's absolutely true. While all this conversation has been going on, Sai, downstairs underneath this space.
Yes, the familiar will be under instruction to read as much as possible on like what they're doing, any kind of research that they can quickly read through before the door opens again, maybe even a journal if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. There's research notes everywhere. Can you make an investigation check with him if that's plausible?
Yes, extras.
Let's see how well he does in them.
Oh, it is a straight roll. Okay. D20 11.
Okay. He's able to find some brief, quick parts of some notes he is able to look over. The only other key things that he's able to do in the moments as all this is going on is he does realize that there are a corridor off of this main room, and there appears to be two other spaces nearby to this main space that he's actually looking through some of these research notes. Would you have him try and move on to these, or is it more that anything he's glimpsed in here is a help, if that makes sense?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so yeah, he briefly looks over some of the notes and then sort of makes his way out and into a long corridor. There seems to be a large room to the north and what seems to be another room off to the east. It appears that there is some sort of gated doorway. However, he is small enough that he could squeeze through pretty much on either of these two doors, if need be, if that makes sense. So, would he be looking to have a look closer at the room at the end in the north, or would it be more likely having a look at the room to the east?
Oh, we'll go for north first.
Okay, fair enough. He will head towards the north, and bear with me. So that will be heading towards room 11 here on this one. He squeezes through through the sort of like the grated door into a large chamber, and there is a stone statue depicting a goat-headed demon lord of some sort of the undead. There is a pentagram shape on the ground, a magic circle on the floor, and several candles and candelabras are burning and illuminating the chamber with a sickly arcane glow.
This is clearly a man of science. Let him cook.
Lovely.
Awesome. Okay, so spooky ritual room. Onto the room in the east, then.
Absolutely. Yeah, going back up the corridor quietly, he will make his way into what seems to be like a sort of material storage room. However, there seems to be bits of bone and mummified flesh are scattered around the grim, dusty cellar, and it is numbers of bodies, many dozens of bodies down within this room. That your little friend is now seeing as he is passing in at the moment.
Okay. He will just return to looking at research, just trying to get a handle, read as much as he can. And he will keep doing that for as long as he can remain undetected. I can bamp him in and out from up to a mile.
Oh, very nice.
So, yeah, if anything goes south, he knows to just jump back in the pocket dimension, and I'll click him out when
the time comes. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you can be doing all of that, but upstairs then, as this seems to come to some sort of a conclusion here, how does this play out? You guys are just willing to leave the space and make your way away?
I don't think Velko has a reason not to. He'll hold out a hand to shake and make it official. He has the special potion, so he's good to go.
Absolutely, fair enough, no problem. Yeah, no worries. And there's no
Gilbert give a little bow. May the flames consume us, and leave.
That goes down like a lead balloon in that room, but yes, no problem. As you guys...
I'm just happy to be.
Oh no, I staffing you back in as I do it, like
yeah.
Like trying to fold it like a what's it called, like a sleeping bag quickly into the thing, not so you haven't got time to roll it up, so you're just stuffing it in.
No, don't push on the face. It hurts.
I don't know where your face is.
It's where the eyes are. No,
what mole is this? Yeah. I don't know.
Fair enough. So yeah, you guys will make your way back outside with one full potion worth of the material that'll allow you to go deeper into the city. As far as most of you are aware, the research notes or dealing with this guy in any way for the academy has not taken place at this point, because you've obviously not managed to acquire anything on that front. But you do have the potion when you do meet up with Rani.
What did the academy want us to do here?
Collect his research and be able to bring it back It's kind of what that was the main key thing that they were after.
You know what? Even after everything, I still trust this guy better than Griffin. So.
Fair enough. No worries.
Demon Shrine.
Yeah, I mean, he leaves no stone unturned. No.
Well, how much does Sai tell us after we get out of after we get away from here?
He'll be cryptic. Like there's a lab underneath. He'll say there was like a room full of discarded experiments. I don't think he would mention the Demon Shrine. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I recognize?
Yeah, you can. You can. You can definitely make an Arcana check to see what you would have made of it.
Beefy.
25. Yeah. Okay. You would have been able to work out that it's a goat-headed demon lord of the undead. Would be what the being or the statue is actually depicting. You'll get more than that because of you would understand that the pentagram-shaped magic circle on the floor is only used for very few spells. One of them being Contact Other Plane, Planar Binding, and Scrying spell.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think you would be able to put together with that amount of Arcana in knowledge that he is attempting to contact a being of incredible power outside of this plane and trying to learn secrets from. To what end, you don't know.
Probably fine.
He just wants to become a warlock. That's fine, right?
That's a boy's dreams.
What bad is a warlock?
Fair enough. Sai, so there will be one last thing that does happen with your little guy downstairs. As he is reading through some of the research after a while, he will notice a frog in the corner of the room, absolutely dead-eye staring him, and it croaks.
Interesting. Okay. Avoid frogs.
Does he continue on?
Yeah, 100%. He'll look for any kind of like what research will be down here? Like any recipes for the potions that they're making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's definitely make another investigation check just to see how well he is getting on with figuring that out.
20. Oh, that was almost a 19.
Oh
well,
no,
okay.
fair enough.
Distracted by the frog.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way it is he's seeing research notes, but they're this guy's probably being crafty enough that he is not writing them unencoded, if that makes sense. He must have some sort of cipher that he is using that is making that very, very difficult as this is going down. About 5 minutes later, you see all of the acolytes from upstairs and Oscar Yarin make their way back down into the room, and they seem to be starting to search for something.
Do they look like they are searching for the familiar, or just looking for something?
I think you would get the sense they are looking for the familiar.
Okay, at that point he'll just bamf out.
And bamf them out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, the last you saw was they were literally starting to run around the room, starting to try and figure something out down there. And yeah, you put two and two together. They're looking for that particular creature. Okay, so yeah, on the outside, on the outskirts here, what are you guys thinking now? And what does Sai fill them in on?
Yeah, Sai will fill them in on the secret lab below, the room of discarded experiments. He won't say anything about the demon shrine. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so you guys are sort of brought up to speed that there is all of this going on secretly underneath.
It makes sense for him to be doing that, doesn't it? I mean, he's got to do experiments to get these potions and stuff. So he seems fine.
Were these experiments like discarded people, or were they like undead, or were they the delirium transformed?
A bit of everything Sai's seen down there. I think it's probably the honest truth. But yeah, there's been a lot of playing with undead. Would definitely be, and it would make sense from the ogre zombies that you've seen up here.
Well, I mean, you have to do research to get results. So that's what he's doing, and that's what we're going to help him do, and we're going to get rich doing it. So onward.
Okay.
So Velko opens up his maps and plots a course for us to get to the castle. Castle Drakkenheim, I believe, if I remember correctly, if that's what the name of it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So let's bring
Oh,
you.
we went straight to the castle.
That's up to you guys.
I
feel like we're skipping
Wouldn't it
side
be-
quests.
Wouldn't it
Well, I
be
mean, that-
something
that's-
to properly prepare for something like that? That seems like very dangerous infested area. Wouldn't it be better to sort of gather our... Sorry, I'm back in the backpack. Wouldn't it be better to sort of gather our resources and before we go there and, not have one of your guys be like a bottle?
Oh,
thought
Queen's
you said
Park
you were
Garden is
fine
actually
with
quite
this.
close. We don't need to go towards the castle. Yeah,
Yes.
Where? Oh, sorry. Are we going to the Queen's Garden or the Castle Drakkenheim? My apologies.
Oh yeah, we got to
thought-
get some stuff from the
Yeah,
Queen's
we-
Garden, right?
we're going there.
Oh, okay. So then, that
Oh, it's
he
not the
would have
castle
said the
itself.
Queen's Garden and not Castle Drakkenheim. He would have known that he was right.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
it's close. It's not far from the castle for sure, but it's definitely not directly there. So by all means, you could buy yourselves 24 hours within the deeper parts of the city instantly, and try and make your way in through one of the gates and see how you fare. That's absolutely an option for yourselves. Or do you wish to plan more and gain? All options are absolutely fair. It's honestly up to you guys. The easiest route in would probably be going through the gate nearby, which is called the College Gate. You'd be able to pass through that and then into the Queen's Park fairly swiftly if you were able to breach the outer walls easily, shall we say.
I think we should still wait and do this another time when we are properly prepared.
Yeah, it's a fair comment. You do have probably one good shot at it with what you have on you currently.
We're right here. So
Yeah,
right here as well.
I mean, that means we've got to go all the way back for seemingly no reason. We're all fine. Well, I mean, mostly all of us are fine.
I mean, Oscar did say that you kind of have a time limit, Griffin. You may not make it till tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Griffin. Sorry, I was talking about Rani. She's been very quiet.
I'm sure.
Still be getting some bones.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
I mean,
Don't.
this guy seemed like an expert on your condition. And, well, I'm just going by what he said.
Well, what
Yeah,
are our
how much-
options with Griffin? Like, what do we do?
No, it's just a little bit of contamination, and we'll get rid of it. and it'll be fine.
But I mean, we talked to the church to have it removed for a fee. Oscar seems like he would be willing to work with you and to learn more about it. We just leave him the way he is, and he's a goopy boy. That seems to be our paths forward in that sense. Or we could kill him if he's dead weight.
I mean, always an option.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always the
You could stop him from turning into a monster. So
But the Queen's Garden is not far from here. We could tick off that job today and get Griffin the help that he needs.
yeah, how long did it take us to get to Reed Manor?
I'm going to say probably it's early afternoon right now. Probably the is reasonable on that one for the amount, because you've got to take the boat trip and obviously all the walk to the north. You obviously do have the option. Eckerman Mill is not too far away if you wanted to go there to rest and recoup and do it that way. If you were so inclined, but there is technically time to make your way in into the city. Whether or not you'd be pushing, because obviously you'd have to go into the night maybe, but you could definitely pull it off.
Would those of us who frequent Drakkenheim be familiar with Eckerman Mill?
Enough to know that it's a useful place for stopping off. You know that River was making her way there. It is, it's a small encampment place, but it is actually usable as a safe spot rather than having to go all the way back down to Emberwood.
Oh no! You mean the place, the Amethyst Academy?
Yes,
that-
there is strong ties if you were to be heading that way. The other option obviously would be where Kay was interested in going, which obviously is Camp Dawn, which is another possible option. But obviously that takes you to the to other other possible problems, if that makes sense. But that is on this.
Where is that exactly? Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I can't recall if it's on the wrote it on the sheet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on the list.
On here, but it is supposed to be off somewhere to this side. So I'm going to say it's probably off of this other road here, off of near Karen Hills, rather than ending up at the Eckham Mill. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it's supposed to be on the map, but it is probably on this east side somewhere. So I would be able to fudge that of you making your way there, if that makes sense. But obviously that has its own interests and problems, shall we say? But that is another possible place to rest.
What was that related to again?
So Kay's brother had been taken for, shall we say, re-education, was what it was, how it was described. But basically, it seems like some of the spiritual groups have taken people away for their own reasons that don't seem to sit too well with certain people. And in Kay's case, this is he believes his brother is in trouble because of him.
I mean, just like presume everything I say is muffled, so I don't have to hold my hand in front of my mouth the whole time.
Fair enough.
But like the Queen's Park Garden seems to be like a very heavily contaminated sort of
yes, absolutely. You would have to drink it.
Like logically, it would be logical to expect heavy resistance there, right?
Yeah.
Or heavy contaminated creatures.
Quite possibly. Absolutely on that front.
Do we think we are already at a level that we can take multiple of the things that we have fought so far, and perhaps worse?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a little bit of a gamble, but far be it from me to be a gambling man, but I like our odds, which should tell you that it's very bad odds.
I mean, we at the moment we know nothing, so we might as well go there and scout out and at least see what is there. And then if we feel we need
have one dose.
Yeah, you do only have
We would
one.
have to buy a second dose to actually complete the task put before us, so it would be an investment of I think they said 125, 150 gold?
150 gold to go, yeah.
which we do have. That's
Per person, right?
Yeah, it's not cheap. Right now he is sponsoring you for that possibility.
And true, he did not give us a timeline, so it's not something I believe we have to do immediately.
You definitely have options, but yeah, it's up to you guys which way you're thinking or feeling about playing this.
Ronnie, you've been quiet. What do you think we should do?
She disappears deeper into the.
She always does that when she doesn't want to give an answer.
What are you thinking?
I'm not convinced it's best move to go in there. Especially, I think we all need to be at 100%, and Griffin has no bones, and I just feel like
This is true.
a huge disadvantage to us. And
He can't get more contaminated, surely.
He absolutely could. He could.
we've literally seen people.
So yes, he absolutely can.
Yeah.
Contaminated.
I am finding this a compelling argument.
So how about we hang on to the vials for now? We can scout around the area. So instead of going into Queen's Park Garden proper, we can see what the surrounding area is like. Maybe see if there's anything to be gained there. Then we can rest up at Ackerman Mill. And Kay, I know that your brother was taken to an area somewhat close by. If there's anything you would like to do with that, we would be willing to help, I'm sure.
Yes, my brother's safety is my utmost priority. However, I'm not quite sure what the defences are of the area and what.
Yeah, and it was described to you as a barracks. So that doesn't bode well numbers wise, at least from that point of view, Kay, for a direct assault, shall we say?
So it seems like the day is more of a scouting day. So should we go around and see what we can learn in both locations? Call it the night at Ackerman Mill. We can actually keep River appraised of our mission so far.
Ugh. Are we sure we can't just stay with the alchemist? He seemed like a nice guy.
I think he would
He offered
probably
you to
charge. Yeah, he would probably charge us for more potions the longer we stay with him. We're not that ingratiated yet that he'll just spot us to sleep on his couch.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, it might not be the perfect.
Or is there something near here that we can like investigate, get some use out of the day before we
Well,
head over
I mean,
there?
the obvious in my mind is that you're close to the college gate, which would be the way into
Yeah, we need to
the
see
inner
the
city
gate.
from here.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, that seems like a good idea. If you're
Yeah,
getting
last
ready
time we
to
went to a gate, right? The Sai was like, absolutely do not go next to that gate.
yeah,
Yeah.
the gate that you did approach last time looked absolutely horrendous. That was definitely true. Yeah, whether or not this one would be worse or any better. Yeah, that would be.
But it was only Sai that saw it, right? Because
he did.
scanned
He
it.
described it, but he also, he said, "Don't go there." But nothing more. I think there was an absolute army of creatures there, along with the gargoyles on the wall. It was looking pretty rough, shall we say?
What do we know of the inscrutable tower? Because that's right next to the Queen's Park Garden. Would it give us like a vantage point of the garden, and could there possibly be anything of worth there? That's not in the deep haze. That's just on the edge of it.
Where would it come?
Is this something that you mention in character?
This is something that I think, consulting his maps and whatnot, that Velko would maybe muse to himself out loud. Perhaps the inscrutable tower, we can get the higher vantage point of the garden, maybe. So he wouldn't have like said that was like not unheard. So if you want to say that it's an in character question, sure.
We wouldn't get into the tower.
Why not?
We're not members of the academy.
Oh, so you need to have like a code or some sort of bracelet to get in, or
Shrugs.
Yeah. Okay. He'll take that at face value and just not like go into it further. He doesn't know really much about
It's also kind of like floating, or at least half of it is. So yeah, getting there is difficult.
Fair enough. But yeah, do you guys try and make your way to the college gate then, to at least start?
Yeah, it also seems
Sure.
to be like 2 streets away, so I think that would be the optimal thing.
No problem. Yeah, you guys are able to make your way over towards that gate without issue. The gate lies wide open. The streets before it are littered with ruins, burned mostly to ash. Nothing but the fountains and parts of the buildings remain. The gate itself is covered in a strange, shimmering spider webs that give the look of broken pane glass or cracked weaving throughout.
Is it like literally a spider web? Like, is it?
It looks like a web, a spider's web of broken glass. It's like looking through a broken stained glass window of different things as you're approaching. Yeah, obviously you're not right on top of this space right now.
I'm assuming I don't see anything since I'm back in.
Yes, but the rest of the group are seeing this sort of strange, sharded web of shapes that seems to be going on in front of you.
It's weird. Have we ever seen anything like this before? Is it like a normal?
No, this is not. This is definitely not normal. But
you see Velko updating his maps.
As you sort of, if you do guys make your way closer, you can catch glimpses of, in some panes of through these spider webs, you can see the city as it once was. In others, you can see images of people like yourselves, but slightly dressed slightly differently. You can then see fractured different views of other beings walking, other visions of demonic things enslaving humans on a sort of strange, lush, overground version of Drakkenheim. Another one, drowned fungus and plant life, frozen or a burning wasteland. It seems like there is fractured
like,
stained glass, all over the place.
Yeah, is it like like? Can you touch it? Is what I'm trying to.
You
say
possibly
in a-
could. You haven't yet, but you can definitely see all of these other possible realities, or whatever you're seeing through these fractured glass spaces as you're looking at them. They're all fairly small shards, if that makes sense, of this random weird shattered
Can I go
glass.
towards one of like what Drakkenheim used to look like and just investigate it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can look through and you can see almost out to where the Queen's Garden was originally. Still a beautiful looking space. You can see the fountains beyond, and an image of what the city once was on that particular frame.
Can I touch it?
You can try.
That's what I want to know. I want to see if it's solid or not.
Absolutely. So you press your hand against it. In the moment, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Paladins traditionally intelligent, so this will be fine.
I'll have you know that I'm an all-rounder. I've got a +1 in intelligence.
Okay.
Cool.
Saving throw, do you say? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you must succeed a intelligence saving throw. Okay. So you will fail this, and you will be taking
Really?
Yeah, you will be taking 2d12 psychic damage in the moment. Bear with me. Let's see if I can get it there.
You're taking a second level's worth of barbarian damage.
Oh, okay. So you will take. You will take. You will then take 12 2d12 of psychic damage, and
whoops.
And you drop to the ground in the moment as you feel something tried to take hold of you as this is going on.
Yes. Wait, I'm in the backpack on his back. Does he fall on the front or on his back?
I think he
Roll for it.
Do I get
flip a coin?
Yeah, and I think he falls down to his side. You're sort of stuck with him on the
What's happening?
But so am I like unconscious?
No, but you are being affected by a form of Drakkenheim madness in the moment as this is going on that one. I need you to roll me a D100, please. I need to see what effects in the moment. As you've literally gone playing with horrible stuff at the moment.
42.
42 on
Record life, universe, and everything.
Wow. For now, as this is all going on, the character begins babbling and is incapable of normal speech or spell casting right now, as this is all going on. And the rest of you watch as these strange, ghostly spiders start appearing around the space around you guys, as whatever he has done in the moment has caused phase spiders to come out of the ether here. I need to quickly build us a little map. So if you guys want to have a little bit of a drink for a few minutes.
This wasn't on James's bingo card.
I wasn't going for. They're going to go straight to touch it. But yeah,
I thought something else.
Look at the group that we're in. Half of us would most likely touch it right away.
That is true. It was definitely straight to press the button. So let me grab a quick blank map, and we'll have some. We'll have some phase spiders.
The reasoning, the reasoning was behind touching the old style, the old Drakkenheim look, was because obviously he's longing.
Yeah, for what was there before. Yeah.
So
doing it at all. I'm stoked you did.
I just want to put it out there that there was reasoning for it, not just complete.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
One thing I have learned in this game, like if someone offers you a big red button, you push it. every time.
Do you want to, Gilbert? As obviously you are the cause of this. Do you want to roll how many phase spiders you have caused? In these,
Is that a D100 too?
No, it is not a D100. But I do need you to roll me 2d6, and we'll see how many of these things you have managed to pull into existence. Okay, 4. Okay, so not the world's worst. Right. Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to just grab a drink for a couple of moments, I'm just going to pull the phase spiders through and your characters, and then we'll have a quick battle at the gate here.
Cool. See you in a sec.
See you in a mo. Yeah. I think we've got everybody in. Okay. Right. I will start the combat, and then hopefully you should see the combat tracker start to appear at the top. Unfortunately, phase spiders are up first.
That makes sense, right?
They are getting the drop. That is definitely true. So phase spider A, Gilbert, it's going to attempt.
I find a question very quickly.
Yep.
Am I on the floor? So am I prone?
You're not prone because it's supposed to be like
I did go down.
You dropped, but you're not supposed to be. It's not mechanically. You're supposed to be prone. You are supposed to be babbling crap, and you can't spellcast right now because.
But I can attack.
But you can. You would be able to attack if that makes sense.
And I've already summoned my sword, so that's cool.
There you go. Right. So let me roll for one of these beasties. It's going to attempt to bite you. Let's see how it's going to do. It makes 2 bite attacks. Let's see how it's going to do. For 1, will not hit with the first one, and the second one, you're doing pretty good. Okay, that one is done. Next is B. So these are the 2 closest ones that would absolutely be going straight for Gilbert. Let's see how this one is going to do. And we're going to do 2 attacks the same way. Whoa, look at. He's rolling poor.
Oh, that one wasn't.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So 24 to hit. That will be all good.
I'm sorry, did we already start?
We are starting. Yes, sorry.
Sorry. It's hard to tell them.
It's hard to tell because we don't have the cameras in here either. On that front.
I suppose we can put the cameras on in Discord.
Yeah, we could figure that out into Discord. Yes, I just didn't ever think of it in Discord, but
it's a lot of tabs open there.
It is a lot of tabs for sure. Okay. Yes. So, sorry. So yeah, this second one did manage to hit with a 24. So this will be doing 1d10 plus 3 damage. Let's see how it's going to be doing.
Jesus.
So 5 plus 2d8 poison damage. Let's see how.
Oh my god.
On that one. So yes. So you if the target is reduced to
17 damage.
Yeah. If you are reduced to 0 hit points, the target becomes stable, but has the poison condition for 1 hour. So, okay, these 2 have
2 hit points.
Holy moly! Straight off the bat. Okay. Well, yeah. You mean, it is pretty bad. Next on the list, spider to K on this side. Let's see how this one is going to do, and it's going to try and make some attacks as well. Let's see how it's going to do. 1 bite attack K incoming. 19 to hit. I'm assuming that's pretty good.
Yes,
okay.
that does.
Okay, incoming first the piercing damage on that one. So that will be the 7 piercing and the poison after that. Oof. And 15 poison. And let's see how it's going to.
Poison's horrible.
Yeah, the poison is horrible. Let's see how it's going to do with the next one here. Second attack. 22 to hit K. Yeah, this is going to do well. More physical damage incoming. So another 9 physical points, and then more poison damage on top for another 10 in total. Is he still up?
Why did you do this to us, Seb?
God, fucking
Why did I do this to you?
So yeah. Still going for now. Next one. It's either going to be. It's not going to be Griffin because he's in the bag at the moment. It won't make sense. Sai or Velko here as this one moves over. Velko possibly, but let's. I'm going to roll a die for it on this one. So a 1 and a 2 will be Velko. A 3 and a 4 will be Sai. Let's see how this is going to go. Sai, it's coming your way. Okay, so incoming first attack. Let's see how it's going to do. Gonna roll now, and
These are rolling great.
It's
They're rolling really good.
20 to hit. And
I will
Can you-
need to
yeah,
shield.
you can shield. Okay, yep, wise choice.
Sorry, spells. Shield. There we go. 21 AC.
Okay, no problem. And then its second attack incoming.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, it gets to the 21. All right. Piercing damage incoming, and so 10 piercing, and then the poison on top for 8 poison in the moment. But that is technically all the spiders are done at that point. I've done them in the wrong order here because I've missed out. I did Spider B is technically that one, and then did Spider D, so it's be the reverse of that. Just so bear that in mind. So they are done. Griffin, you are up. Yes.
Yeah, I slosh myself out of the backpack.
100% you can. Like Plastic Man out of the backpack in the moment.
In my half melting state, I will, I sort of feel something in one of my pockets sort of start to beat, like a little bit of crystal that is sort of calling to me.
Yeah.
So I will reach in and sort of uncork one of the things I keep it in.
Okay, grabbing a piece of crystal in the moment.
I will sort of take it out into my hand and crush it, and I will.
How do you crush it with your jelly hands?
I have no idea, but
Somehow the power works.
Because I.
What?
Because I gain 1 level of contamination and I cast warp bolts.
What is going on? What craziness? Go ahead. What happens with warp bolt here?
Wow.
Yeah, warp bolt is great.
45 damage.
At one creature, Griffin? How does this play out?
One creature.
Which one of these is for the chopping block? Spider
What are
B.
you casting this?
Second,
Oh, it's a crit. Sorry.
but it's a crit.
Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, fair enough on that one. How does this look as you basically eviscerate this phase spider instantly in the moment?
Yeah. So, well, I gain 1 level of contamination. I think
Yeah.
when you gain contamination, you have to roll if you gain a mutation, but we'll do that after, I think.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll bear that in mind after the moments, if that makes sense.
Yep. 3 levels of contamination to me.
Oh, you need to roll on the mutagen table then.
Yeah. We'll do that. Do we do that now or after?
I think we'll wait after, and we'll deal with as the adrenaline lowers, what happens in those moments, we'll deal with it.
Yeah. So I crush the delirium, and sort of basically in the image that I use for Griffin, sort of lightning, electricity, sort of purplish starts to manifest in my hands, and I will sort of force lightning one of these things, and you see that sort of the lightning sort of stays on my hand, as this is a concentration spell, and I can do this again next turn.
Oh, okay. It's sort of tackling with this electrical energy. Is it sort of the eyes are lit up and the hands are glowing. Truly a different form of Griffin in the moment.
This is a great spell.
There you go. Absolutely.
Bloody expensive to cast because it requires delirium, right?
Of course, yeah. No, it will add up for sure. Okay, but yeah, if is Griffin staying put? I'm assuming he is, just bristling with power.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to stay between 2, so I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity. Or wait, in the new rules, not everything has attack of opportunity, right?
That is true.
Is that true?
It depends on. I think it's actually an extra on some things now, but it just depends on where you're at on that one. But We'll have to see.
I'll stay put. Whatever.
Okay. All right, everyone. How would Rani play this? Do we think as all this is going on? How does this play out with her? Do we reckon what would be normal?
I mean, she'd hide behind whatever she could and then shoot from afar, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's no detritus showing around on the map, but this is loosey goosey for what it is on that one. So yeah, she would attempt to stealth and see what she can do. Would she bother hiding at this point, or she's already got colleagues already in? She's going to get sneak attack anyway, isn't she?
She might hide after, but if she hides before, she would get advantage, right?
Yeah.
She'll get advantage if she attacks one close to us, though, right?
Yeah, I think she's already got.
She can just use her extra damage. She'll get her sneak attack, but she won't get.
Oh yeah, she'll want advantage, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, so she should be trying to hide first. Then okay, let's see. See if I can do that from her skills. Then let's see. So stealth. Let's see how she's going to roll. Oh, it's not easy to use a character sheet from there on that one. 1 sec. Back to there. No, that doesn't roll it. That does. There we go. Right. How's that going to be? 16 plus a whole bunch of numbers. She's good. Okay, then she would attack after that. Actions. Short bow attack is the correct one.
I believe
It's
so.
got to be, isn't it, on that one?
Yeah.
So would be an advantage. So roll it twice. Yeah. So the 19 to hit would be fine on that front. So she would do standard damage first
Short
of all.
bow's D6, isn't it?
Sorry, I rolled the dagger. Absolutely, yeah. 1d6 plus 4. Bear with me. Yeah. So she will do 7 damage that way, and then she would be doing a sneak attack on top of that. Which, where is that hiding in her? Is where knowing where. It's got to be under features and traits or something like that. Sneak attack. It's 2d6 on top. Okay, so let's roll it as 2d6. Oh, okay, yeah. So relatively low damage on that one, and she is done. Next on the turn order, then, Sai, you would be up next. One of these things bearing down on you. You've just witnessed Griffin eviscerate one of them.
How do you react to that?
Yeah, there's definitely that has been noted.
Fair enough.
Look,
There's a little sign come above us all saying, "Sai,
you'll remember this.
Sai will remember this. Fair enough.
There could have been 12 of these guys, by the way.
It could have been more. Yeah, absolutely.
It's fucking crazy.
I think that would be an absolute party.
I am going to bonus action Misty Step over here,
Fair enough.
and then I will shoot with True Strike.
18. Yeah, that's got to be hit. Yeah, AC 14. So you are all good.
And this will be radiant damage.
Okay, so 13 damage.
I'm attacking.
I'm assuming the one just by Griffin.
The one that hit me.
Yeah.
this
No
one.
problem. Yep. So this one's looking. Yeah, it took a bit of damage from Rani, but now, it does look sort of bloodied. These things seem to be fairly glass cannon.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Velko, round to you.
Velko is going to strafe over here to put himself between the spider and Ronnie.
Mhm.
They've probably fought in the past before, where like he'll be up here, like taking the front line action. She'll be doing the massive damage from behind.
Mhm.
So he will attack with his short sword.
That's going to hit, no problem.
2, so that will be this 10 damage.
10 damage, very nice.
And then that will mean that I can attack with the scimitar at advantage.
24 will definitely hit.
And this is just a regular D6 because I don't add my ability modifier to it.
Gotcha.
So
Another
4 more damage on top of that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough, but is still rocking so far. Anything else on his turn?
Yes, because of the scimitar's nick ability, my bonus action to use it was moved to my regular attack, which means I do have a bonus
bonus,
action, which means I will use that for my martial arts unarmed strike.
15, still good.
All right, so this is going to be, and this does add my ability modifier.
For 10 points, it had 8 left. So yeah, Velko,
Nice.
you will be doing the finishing blows to that beastie.
Yeah, Velko comes down with like an axe kick on in between all of its eyes. It just splats it.
No problem.
And then to give these two an additional target to attack other than Kay and Gilbert, Velko will move it to here.
Okay, no problem.
Let's get to a stop in between the two of them.
Sounds good. Kay, you're up. Jess, can you
Jess?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, first just gonna do bog standard unarmed strike to punch the thing.
Mhm.
Hope for the best.
Oh.
These dice hate me. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay.
Change the dice.
Change that
Yeah.
fuzzy dice. Yes, fair
It
enough.
makes it funny better. James was rolling like this for you last game too.
It's true. I wasn't.
Okay. So this is my general essence attached to anything. Really.
Oh, dear.
I was rolling like this in my Pathfinder game as well the other day, so this is just par for the course.
Par for the course, fair enough.
Okay, let's just flurry of blows this shit as well. It sat on the 18 and then it moved.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's it.
All
I-
right.
there's no-
Okay. Kay's done. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you're staying put, Gilbert, round to yourself. You've just seen Griffin, blow one of these things up, and you're babbling madly. But what do you do?
I like to imagine that Gilbert's babbling like Tasmanian Devil. He will take in all what the blob of Griffin just did, and then try and hit the spider. But as we know, that was going really poorly last week, so we'll still see.
Give it another go.
I can't see on that little sheet. I'm gonna go on this much easier. Great sword to hit. Yep,
Wow.
that's what it was doing.
Okay.
It's okay. 'Cause
Okay.
every single time I get to graze it, which will be 3 damage.
Okay. So it will take the 3 as you nick it. Okay, on that one. Okay. Anything else for Gilbert?
No, I don't have much else I could really do because I can't cast any spells either. So,
Oh, yeah. Because you touched stuff.
so I'm just sitting here looking
And
like
my third
absolute
spells now,
shit.
right?
Yep.
Ah, damn.
Oh,
That sucks for you.
oh man. All right. Phase Spider's up. 3 possible targets. Velko is going to be a 1 and a 2. Gilbert will be a 3 and a 4. And Griffin will be a 4 and a 5. Let's see how he's going to do in the moment. Which one of you is taking the brunt?
No. Oh no, 4 and a 5.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Griffin. Yeah, it is yourself on that one. You are the last one in that group. Okay, Griffin, it is coming your way. Let's see how it's going to do. Probably makes sense because it's just seen you eviscerate one of its pals anyway. Right, let's bring up sheet for a moment. Griffin, incoming spider attack. Let's see how it's going to do first of all. Attack 1. Can it roll for anything? 17. I'm assuming that's good.
If I shield, I can get to 17, but that still hits then, right?
Yeah, it'll still meet it. So yeah, probably save your shield on that one.
I probably should have cast Mage Armor, shouldn't I?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's a lesson
You're
to
too
learn.
busy being a blob, right? So,
Yeah. I always forget to cast it at the...
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
That's why I made Gale an abjuration, so he casts it all
Wow,
the time. That
low
way I
low
always
damage
remember.
though. Yeah, low damage though. Piercing only 4 piercing, and then the poison on top of that. So
yeah, that's what happened
11.
to me. Low bite, and then absolutely kablam me with the
Yeah, with the
Poison.
poison.
Yeah.
And then the second attack, Griffin, incoming. Let's see how it's going to do.
How does this work in terms of concentration? Is it just one thing now?
Be 2 per attack.
Again, freaking 17.
Yeah, it's same number. Yeah. So piercing damage again. Let's see how it's going to do. Oh, it's gonna do high on the piercing damage of 13, and then the
Yeah.
poison damage on top.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that takes me down.
okay.
0.
Okay, you are zeroed out. However, yeah, target becomes stable and has the poison condition for 1 hour. So yeah, you are you're out for the moment with that going
I
on.
will put my death saves to full successes then.
Yep, you're fine on that front for now. That phase spider is done. Next phase spider. This one is got 2 possible people to go for. I'm going to roll a D4. 1 and a 2 will be Velko, and K, you will be 3 and a 4. Let's see how it's going to do. And K is going to be the target. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, gang. Velko went over there to take attacks.
Yeah. Well, I definitely gave it a shot that it could be a thing. Right. In this case, K incoming with the first one. 23 to hit will definitely do the trick. And then piercing damage wise for 10 in this case. And 11 poison damage. His case was he down from the poison damage, or was he down from the first one? Okay.
From the piercing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are down, so you are making death saves, unlike on the other ones. Okay, so that one is done. That was the
It gets 2 attacks, right? It would attack me next, yeah?
Sorry, that was only attack 1, wasn't it? Sorry, yes, thank
Yeah.
you for your honesty. That's good. So right, let me
Not that I want to be attacked, but...
no, but it is definitely incoming. Here comes the in comes the bite, Velko. Here you go. In first one incoming. You might be in luck with a 12.
That misses.
It will miss. Okay. They are done. Griffin, you are down and out. Ronnie can attempt to hide. Let's see how she's going to do. Let me bring up her sheet again.
I know your all your death saves are successes, but can you still roll them to see if you get a natural 20?
Yeah, no,
Griffin isn't making death saves. He's automatically stable.
That's all it means. It just means you're
you're automatically stable because the poison was the bit that got him on that one. So it does make it a little different on that one. Right, I need to go to skills, and we want to do a stealth, see how high she rolls to hide. 15. Is it above their perception, though? That's going to be the question. I'm assuming it is on that one.
They got 8 eyes, mate.
Yeah. No, they don't make it obvious where the passive is on that straight off the back. But passive perception of 10, so no, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, she is hidden. She will then attack at advantage, and then bring up her sheet. Actions, short bow. What was the trick button for making it do advantage straight off the bat?
Right click.
Right click. Okay. Yeah, with advantage. Roll. Okay. She is going to get 24 to hit. That is all good. And she will do max damage on that front, which is good. And then sneak attack is 2d6 for another 6 damage on top. Okay. So yeah, this thing is still trucking, but is not down and out yet. Sai, it is now officially your turn.
I will go for this one. I shall shoot with True Strike.
16 will hit. That's all good.
And this will be radiant damage again.
10 damage. Pretty damn good.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Velko, round to you.
So Velko skids to a stop between these 2 spiders that are attacking both like Griffin and Kay simultaneously and knocking them out. And he'll look to them and he'll say, "Not today!" And you see a ripple in his skin, and then suddenly his ears become more elongated, his jaw, his point of his chin becomes more elongated, and his skin turns to like an oil slick black that reflects like the rainbow colors that you see. You'll see that his arms, where they're exposed, they kind of turn almost inside out with that same coloring, but there are like roots and pieces of rock that you can see in his exposed skin. And this is the first time that he's going to use his feature to take on a nope, that's inventory. Hang on, sorry.
Take on an inventory.
Take on inventory. I'm going to take on a ghastly form, and that ghastly form that I take is going to be Not in this version of D&D Beyond. What the heck? Come on. Okay, apologies. I gotta find a way to navigate to it on my phone.
No worries, no problem.
But
New stuff.
I can let you know that this is going to be the form that is an unnerving aura. So I transform, and at the when I transform, and at the start of each of my turns, each creature of my choice in a 10-foot emanation makes a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC. So they need to make I believe, a 13.
Okay, at this point, sorry, now.
Yes, now, because when I transform, and then at the start of each of my turns.
Okay.
So it's going to be a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Not very wisdomy, these things. Let's see how they're going to do. An 8 and 11.
Fail and a fail. That means that they are both frightened of me.
Wow, okay, so they cannot move closer. Okay.
Yeah, so they're frightened of me until the start of my next turn, which means at the start of my next turn, they'll have to make this save again. But in the meantime, the frightened condition means that they attack at disadvantage as long as they can see me.
Okay, well worth doing. Excellent.
Yes. So I do that, and then I don't know if he's even aware that he's done this transformation because he's just going back into attack mode. So which one of these spiders look more damaged?
Bear with me. I believe it is the one to the south below you is actually looking.
Okay, that makes sense because he probably sees Kay like bleeding out as opposed to Griffin in the backpack. So he's going to attack that phase spider. That took my bonus action, so this is going to be my action with the short sword to attack.
Oh, yes.
Amazing.
10 damage. Very nice.
And then because of the nick feature on the scimitar, I can move that bonus action attack to a regular attack. So here we go.
Did transform and take a bonus attack?
That did. But because of the nick feature, this bonus action actually moves into my regular attack action.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what I mean.
Yep. So that's a 16 to hit.
16 will still hit. Yep. AC of 14.
And this is going to be a regular d6 because I don't add my modifier to it.
Mm-hmm. Still pretty good, though. 5 more damage. Okay.
And that's all of my action economy, but I maintain this ghastly form for another minute.
Okay. Kay, round to your turn then. Now we're going to need a death saving throw off of Kay.
All right. Hopefully it should be okay. Have advantage on these. Should be okay.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you've got to have good chance of okay. Hooray, okay, good. But yes, not on that 20, but at least something, so that is okay. Gilbert, round to you.
Okay, Gilbert will try to hit again.
Yeah, he can do it. Babbling, but
wait. It's Griffin's Griffin's stable though, right?
Yeah,
stable but down.
Down, yeah.
But doesn't matter, I guess. Hang on. Am I lay on hands? Can I lay on hands?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah.
It's not a spell.
Yeah. No, I'll let you do it. Yeah, I'll let you.
Well,
you're babbling as you do it.
As a bonus action, then, I will give myself 9 points of healing.
Okay, you give yourself 9 points of healing. Fair enough.
But I'm trying to find how to do that.
You just want me to add it to your health?
No, if for some reason I had 2 health, I should be on 11 now, right?
Yeah, you can add.
It just didn't update, that's all. It went all wonky. And then I will attack the face spider with hopefully what will hit. Attack, great sword. Yep, there we go, 11.
Jeez. Still no.
Yep, no, that is right. So.
Oh man, okay. Face spider still go. Anything else on Gilbert's turn, or is he done?
He is done.
Okay, Face Spider A. It's either Gilbert or Velko, so it's going to be a D4 here.
The Velko, though, isn't it? So.
Well, it's frightened of like everything it does is at disadvantage because it can see.
Yeah, it can't move closer.
What I mean is, it would if it was frightened of you. I know it's mechanics.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll say it'll only go for Velko on a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. It'll be Gilbert. I think that makes it more plausible in my mind. Okay, Gilbert, it is coming your way. Let's see.
But it's at disadvantage still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still got disadvantage on what's going on. So let's see how that's going to play out. Face Spider and disadvantage incoming. That's got to have improved your.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misses.
And then we'll do the second one at disadvantage. Yeah. Okay, and the misses
Paying dividends.
paying dividends, absolutely. So Phase Spider 8 is done. Phase Spider 2, it's got to be Velko in this case. Let's see how it's going to do. Disadvantage incoming. 12, I'm assuming that's no go.
Nope.
Second one, it's going to be nowhere near. Okay. So yeah, paid dividends, that horrendous visage of a form making a difference there for sure. Griffin, nothing to do. Ronnie, she needs to attempt to stealth again. Let's see how she's going to do. And skills, stealth. Yep, she is all good. And then actions, short bow attack incoming. This would be an advantage. 25, much improved, but not a crit. Good damage on the initials there. So take the 10. And then we need 2d6 for the rest, for another 4 damage on top. Oh, okay. It had exactly 4 health to its name, so Ronnie will be stealing that kill.
Of course. She
Sai.
always does that to me.
Sai, round to you.
I will attempt to shoot. Ooh, 14.
14. Their AC is 14, so you will hurt.
Sweet. And this will be radiant damage again.
12 damage. That's pretty damn good. It will take all of that.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Velko, still in this
Don't
horrendous...
forget there was 3 damage from me as well, James, from my graze.
Oh, from
I
your
forgot to
graze,
say that.
yes. Let's add that in as well. Oh, yep. All adds up. Velko, this thing's looking, bloodied at least. What can you do?
Well, first he's going to look over his shoulder at Kay. He's going to shout a druidic word and use his bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Okay. How much health are we dealing? Okay.
7 to pop you back up.
Kay's back up.
Yeah.
And he's gonna... Oh, sorry.
Actually, he would still be poisoned, and I think while poisoned, the target also is paralyzed.
Oh, that is a good point.
Okay, well, at least you're stable. So we got that going for you.
Fair enough.
That's true.
Anyway, so back to Spider. I'm going to attack it with weapons.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, 13.
13. Bear with me. Plus the tracker on the side for a moment. Its AC is AC 14s. It just misses.
Shucks. Okay, and then moving the scimitar bonus action to this part of the attack action. Ooh, not good.
No.
Ah, God.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't like that.
That's the cool. That's
Yeah,
the cool.
Yeah. But I did pop K back up, and also this thing can do wisdom save to still afraid of me.
It can do a wisdom save. Okay, all right. Let's see how it's gonna do. Wisdom save incoming. It is not very proficient at this. It got a
But a 13 is what it needed, so it's not afraid of me this round.
Okay. Yeah, if you're done then, Kay, you're awake and you're stable at least, but yeah, you still got the poison condition for a while, so you're not moving about much. Gilbert, anything on your turn?
I'll try. One more time.
Come on.
There we go.
That's a bigger number.
That feels better. That feels a lot better.
That feels better, and that'll be radiant damage too. That will also be
9 damage,
hang on.
okay.
Why is it 3 lots? Oh, because of right. So I can't see what I rolled though for the damage.
4,
'Cause that
2, and
doesn't-
3 for the great.
No, because it's 4 plus proficiency plus my charisma.
Okay.
But the 4, they should be treated as 3 and 3, so it would be 6. So it would be another 2.
Another 2 on
So
the
it'd be
top.
11 damage.
Okay, I will add that in. It's-
Math.
Yeah, mathing, but you're pulling it off. The face spider's still getting another turn. Okay. It is not frightened of nobody now. So 1 and a 2 will be Velko, and 3 and a 4 will be Gilbert. Let's see how it's going to roll. So Gilbert, it's coming your way. Let's see what it's going to do. And incoming for the first one, 21 to hit.
I regret everything I just said.
Piercing damage wise, you're going to be
Woof.
taking 12. and then poison damage.
I'm down. I'm done.
Okay, were you down from the poison, or were you down from the?
From the piercing, but it's the same attack, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's all the same account. But you're down from the piercing, so you are So you will be making saving throws because of that. That's what took you out. That one is done. So Velko, you will be taking the second attack here. Let's see how it's going to roll. 21 to hit. Okay.
Yep.
Piercing wise, you're going to take 10 piercing damage, and then the poison is going to be another 9 poison on top. But
19.
yep, it is officially done on that one. Griffin, not so much. Ronnie, see if she can do what she needs to do. Right. And skills, let's see what her stealth's going to be like. I'm sure it's going to be good. 14 is above their passive. That's fine. Then we need 2 actions. Short bow at advantage. Roll incoming. A dirty 20. All good. Damage wise, 9 damage, and it had 6 hit points to its name. So Rani will take another kill.
Don't tell Joe.
On that one. So that will be ending the combat here at this point. And so you guys are still at these fractured gates at the edge of the main walls. The phase finders are dealt with. Some of your party are down, but not out yet. And what we will do is we will come back and deal with the rest of this next time and see how.
Oh my god, I could die.
What I do want to say is, as soon as those things drop, Velko will drop both of his weapons and hold up his hands placatingly to Sai and Ronnie and just say, "I'm still me. I promise this is not contamination. This is different." But it does come out in like a warbled.
I promise this is.
Don't believe him.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Still me.
can I take on a different? Can I roll for mutation?
Yeah, roll for how your mutation changes. That'd be great. And
It's a D6, and then if it's
It's above.
it's above.
okay,
So I
It's gonna
don't
be
get
1.
1, 2, or 3 because I have 3 levels of mutation
Oh.
or contamination at the moment.
And not another mutation.
So no second mutation.
no, fair enough. But I'm assuming in the moment, someone will help stabilize Gilbert and at least make sure that we're not dealing with that problem. But yeah, we will. After that, we will return next week or next time for figuring out. What more we can be done at these fractured gates, and yes. As Gilbert's still babbling crazily, I suppose, in the moments of, but these we shall see next time. So well done, holy moly.